Good morning. That timer at 30 seconds is probably a little bit short. I don't know. Anyway, that's okay. I'm Ros Bounty, Psychic Medium, bringing you the Daily Lenormand card spread reading. Now we'll pop over to the cards, and I probably need to keep it a bit short this morning. I have a appointment straight after that I need to be on time for. So it's wonderful to be here. Let's go across to the cards, and here we go. We've got the Ciro Marchetti's Guild of Reverie Lenormand deck, expanded edition, for those who haven't been here and seen these before. A beautiful artwork in these cards. How I read the spread that I've been using for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever it is. I've done it where this is the home space, the workspace, and the central card is the theme of the day. Okay, so we've got card 31, the Sun, and its Ace of Diamonds is the theme for the day. We've got card 8, the 9 of Diamonds, and it's the Coffin card in the home space today. And then we'll shift over to the card 36, the Cross with the 6 of Clubs there as our workspace for today. Okay, and just a quick reminder and the reference that I use for these little indicators at the bottom, the 9 of Diamonds, the Ace of Diamonds, and the 6 of Clubs are all referencing to a regular playing deck of cards. You can use those particular cards to be the Cross, the Sun, and the Coffin, respectively. Okay, and here we have our wisdom for the day today, and that is, let's have a look. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can, and isn't that beautiful? A gorgeous energy in that one. And I zoom in to get the larger view of the cards. Bring it that way, and I'm just going to shut the door to the office. Okay. I had forgotten that aspect to shut the door first because I was actually running the dishwasher. Oops, and forgot to do that. All relative. Thank you so much for being understanding. I'm human. So here we go. Let's check the comments first because we have Fiona here. Good morning, Rosgirl, and all around the globe. A good afternoon or a good evening, wherever you are. And those beautiful emojis. Thank you for being here, Fiona. And Sandra, did they get shuffled? Yes, they did. And I wondered exactly the same. I do a minimum of 6 shuffles. There's probably even more. Okay, and they did get shuffled. Yes, interesting. And the reference to that is because these 2 cards were here yesterday. Okay, so we have the energies there. And Fiona already has the numbers up. Thank you. A day number of 2, and the cards themselves add up to a 10 or a 1. So you add the 2 and the 1 together, and there's a 3, my magical 3. Thank you so much for doing this for us, Fiona. Lovely to have the reference for numerology. And Max, thanks, Ross. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And right, the sun, now the energy of that beautiful shining object there, that has its own timing with the sundial that reminds me of a smile. So whenever I see it, I feel happy. It brings that wonderful energy that really is an enlightenment. It lightens up. It really does shine. We know that from the way the sun is in our sky, but it's got that energetic of the masculine and that feeling of brightness, solidity, seeing things as they are. And, you can't really create BS with the sunshine around with this. It really does shine up what it is, what is the happening, what is the, it's got that stability of the masculine and getting things done and giving it, and, and being that energy, that glorious light that warms and does what it does with Mother Nature's creations, the things that we see around and about us in the grasses and the trees and the flowers and the bees. We all need the sun. We have to have the sun for life. So it is, in that essence, a very life-giving energy. So feel that lightness as you move around today, that smile, that bringing of happiness. And it really does like shine the colours out as well, all things. Okay, so that is our theme for the day today, thankfully, because what we had yesterday in that place and space was the coffin, which is now shifted into our home space. Okay, now I'm just going to check the comments again, no more yet, so that's cool. The coffin is that bringer of change. It's the shifting of energies from what we are currently doing to bringing a completion, an ending, a death as such. But it's not always the physical death, it might be. But it brings with it the resurrection's the word I'm getting, but it's not the word. Is it reincarnation really, really specifically? It's a reinvention, it's a reuse, it's a really taking things into that next stage of what it is going to be. So there's situations in your day to day at home that's going to bring about something that's finishing off and taking you into that next stage of whatever that is, that next almost, the air quotes, lifetime type of thing. This is the God Anubis sending off the spirit into the new life, new realms at the death of whoever is entombed here in the sarcophagus with his riches, her riches. We don't know specifically. Looks more feminine, but you just don't know. It doesn't matter. It's just that energy of completion, finishing with what we have now into the new. Okay, we're going into that energy of something transformative. Okay, that's what it feels like, a transformation, a feeling of something new and ready to anticipate and bring in what is the new in that next step. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Okay, and from what we had, the cross was in the home space yesterday, so we're having a shifting around of the energies, experiencing all of the different aspects of them in our different aspects of life, our home space, our workspace. So what are you believing is going to be that is the next part of your work? We do sometimes have those standard operating procedures, manuals, written instructions, and all that type of thing. But ultimately, that can't answer every step of how a business is worked or what you're meant to be doing in your workplace and space. That guidance is. What when you get down to this, the essence of what you are doing as your work, or who you are being within that workspace with the colleagues you're working with, I'm just feeling that cross energy. I'm just trying to tap into the different nuance compared to what yesterday's was when it was in the home space to what it is now in the workspace. It's old things that aren't needed anymore. We've got that completion from yesterday and it's starting new, a fresh understanding, I think, of what we are moving towards with that interaction with people, with what we are offering as our product, service and the rest, and really nutting down into a bit deeper aspect of why we do what we do as our income earner, as that brings our livelihood to the home space. Okay, and in some sense it can be what is shining our light. Here we've got the sun as our theme, and we've got it glowing through these beautiful stained glass windows in the back and shining on the symbol of our beliefs. Okay, so what do you feel is actually important in your workspace today, in whatever it is you're doing, even down to the most practical aspect of whatever it is that you're doing that gives that product or service, or really that's all that we do, isn't it? Product, services, and what other someone might be able to to bring different ideas around that one of business or employment or a hybrid. We're in it are we in it because we love it, that we've got a passion for it, that it's just something we do because it's what we've always done, something like that. But we're getting that sunshine. The energetics is really shifting us into that next gear of a bit of discovery of what is next for us, I feel. that it's raising the bar on our energy and being able to really be open to that new pathway that might be just around the corner for us. And that might be tomorrow, it could be a week away. We'll just trust and keep moving with our spirit guides in what that message is for us. But it's certainly, as far as our theme goes, a beautiful sunshine. Oh, lovely energy, especially since the day outside is looking cloudy and overcast and okay. Now, Sandra, you've got Anubis weighs our worthiness. Yes, today's cards definitely are interesting. Yes, they are, aren't they? Very interesting. And I think you can see, actually, I'm not too sure if you can actually see I think he also has the heart in a chamber. Anyway, I would have to go back to the guidebook for that one. So there's the numbers again, the numerology again that Fiona's put in the two places, my profile and the business page on Facebook. So a day number of 2 and the 1 as our cards itself, the adding of the cards. So here we go. I do need to move along. So in anything that you do, trust your inner self. And if you need any more direct guidance, more detailed guidance on that, oh, interesting. I've just noticed Facebook hasn't put one of my links up. So I'll show the one that is the YouTube one that's on YouTube, but it should definitely be in the Facebook page, the Psychic Online. And yet, here it is as far as the Buy Me a Coffee on my profile page, on my business page. This is the business page in Facebook. So you can look there too for any link that is personalised, more detailed readings in whatever you need. We can certainly explore to help you through issues that you may have in life. Okay. So thank you for being here with me today and joining each other in our lovely little family here. And Fiona's saying, yes, the sun is shining and blue sky out north of Adelaide. Oh, it's overcast and look, we've had some rain already. So anyway, thank you, Ros Gurley. Have a fab day and all around the globe a good afternoon or a good evening. And the Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you so much. Keep being the best that you can and be gentle with yourselves. Namaste.